Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dork Side. I am the Dork in the Road and this is 11 fantastic gifts for the dual sport or adventure motorcycle rider on your list this holiday. That's right everyone, I'm the Dork in the Road and I want to be your internet riding buddy, so please consider subscribing and don't forget to turn on those notifications so that you know when I post awesome new content just like this. So I'm hoping if you're watching this video you fall into one of two categories. You're looking for a gift for the dual sport or adventure motorcycle rider on your list, or the dual sport or adventure motorcycle rider on your list sent you this video to help you get some good ideas for gifts for them. I know that motorcyclists can be difficult to buy for, lots of different bikes, sizes, there's lots of stuff, accessories, mods, parts, clothing, all kinds of stuff out there, and it can be confusing and overwhelming, and so I want to help you narrow it down. In this video, what I have for you is 11 great gift ideas for the dual sport or adventure motorcycle rider on your list. Beyond that, if you check out my Amazon storefront, there's a link in the description. There are 20 plus great gift ideas from a wide variety of price ranges, all available on Amazon.com. That link is down in the description, or it is Amazon.com/shop/dorkintheroad. And I will keep updating that as I come across good gift ideas this whole holiday season, so keep checking back if you're stumped and trying to come up with something. But for now, 11 great gift ideas in order from cheapest to most expensive. So we're going to start with the cheapest option, and the cheapest option on my list is Keytags. Motorcyclists love to customize their key tags. There's all kinds of awesome stuff available out there. Manufacturer-specific key tag is always a great idea, so if they ride a Kawasaki, get them a Kawasaki key tag. No one ever complains about that. Or if they're a fan of this channel and you know that, Dork in the Road key tag, available at dorkintheroad.com. These are $5. Item number 2, safety is important. You never know when your bike breaks down how you're gonna get it out of the woods. Well, if you've got a buddy with you, all you need is a tow strap. So a motorcycle specific tow strap. The one linked in the gift guide is $17 and it's from Tusk. This is an MSR, it's about the same thing though. They're about the same size, but a tow strap is a great thing to have in your bag just in case disaster strikes when you're out in the woods and you need to be able to tow your bike out, or you lose it down the side of a hill and you want to tie the strap to it so you can get some leverage to pull it back up. Number 3, this is the Mad Dog ATV seat cover by Coleman. Now, you heard me say ATV, but I said this list was for dual sport and adventure riders. That's true, but this particular Mad Dog ATV seat cover was on my CRF 250L for a long time. This is a $20 item, but it can go a long way towards increasing the comfort of your motorcycle, especially if you spend long hours in the saddle. It's the cheapest, easiest way to make your bike more comfortable that I'm aware of. Number 4 item on this list, very practical, and that is a battery tender lead. This doesn't look super flashy, but what this does is you run these leads to your battery, and then it has this little connector that hangs off outside so you can plug a battery tender in so that you can recharge or keep up your battery in the winter without having to take your seat off, without having to take the side fairings off or whatever. And if you add to it the USB charger, so you can run this all the way up to your handlebars and then put a USB charger on it, then they can charge their phone while they're on their bike, and when they need to use the battery tender they just unplug it and plug that into the battery tender and keep the battery charged all winter long. So it's like a multi-purpose, very useful accessory, and being able to charge your phone on your bike is a huge safety thing because your phone is your GPS and your means of communication, so you want to make sure you always have a backup to ensure that you're able to communicate, and the battery tender plus USB charger is a great inexpensive way to do that. Battery tender plus the charger, $24 total. Great stocking stuffers and a very practical and useful gift for someone that doesn't have one, and they work on any motorcycle. 5th item on the list is the Cruise Tools Speed Kit Toolkit for Japanese motorcycles. This is a small compact kit with a lot of essential tools that is useful for any motorcycle that is metric. So typically Japanese, European bikes are metric, it's the American bikes that are not. So it doesn't have every single tool, but it's a great start and it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Very compact, will fit even on the smallest of dual sports. It'll even fit in the tool pouch on the back of the DRZ, fit in your tank bag, you can put it in your backpack very easily, doesn't add a bunch of weight. And this kit costs $33, has a bunch of essential tools. Again, safety, peace of mind, and works with any Japanese motorcycle, so win-win. Number 6, 2 items in a combination that work really, really well if the person you're buying for loads a motorcycle in the back of their truck ever. So I often put my DRZ in the back of my truck, drive to the OHV area, unload it, ride it, put it back in the truck, drive home. When I do that, there's 2 very important items that I bought that have made it much easier. The first is Canyon Dancer tie-down strap rings. Those are very inexpensive. They're $10 for 2. They have something like a 2,000 pound strength, and all you do is you just attach it to a bolt on your fork, and that way you don't have to use soft loops or anything. You can just hook your tie downs right onto those loops, right into your truck. It's much faster, way easier. And speaking of tie downs, my favorite tie downs are the Rhino USA motorcycle tie down. What I like about these is they're super thick, very heavy duty, and they have integrated soft loops. So this goes over your handlebars, hooks to itself, and you don't need necessarily an extra soft loop. You can put this anywhere on your motorcycle without damaging it because there's not going to be metal on metal. It's nylon on metal. You can use these straps without those Canyon Dancer rings. Totally cool, but the Canyon Dancer rings make them even easier. So I really, really like these straps. Lifetime guarantee, and they stand by it because I had one of these straps fail and they replaced it for me, no questions asked. So great company, great product. The Rhino USA straps are $27 and the Canyon Dancer rings are $10. So that's a $37 package. All right, we're gonna move up to the slightly more expensive category. Item 7 is a tubeless system, T-U-B-L-I-S-S system. If there's someone on your list who rides a dual sport or a dirt bike on the trails a lot and is constantly adjusting their pressure, or somebody that rides on the road and really doesn't want to have to worry about replacing a tube if they get a flat, these tubeless tires are amazing. What they do is they take tubed off-road tires and convert them into tubeless tires. So there's a very high pressure bladder on the inside, then it holds it airtight so that the outer bladder, the actual tire, can hold air and work without a tube. The advantage of that is you can run extremely low pressures without worrying about your wheels spinning, and if you get a flat, you can just plug it instead of having to take your whole tire off and put a new tube in like you have to do with spoked tires most of the time. So that tubeless setup is very versatile, it offers a lot of peace of mind, but they are $80 and $90 depending on what size that you get. Most dual sport motorcycles have an 18-inch rear and a 21-inch front, but if you're not sure, just look at the manufacturer's specs of the bike that the person you're buying for has. Number 8 item on the list is the double take mirrors. These are indestructible, have a lifetime guarantee, and the great thing about them is they're fully adjustable very easily. So not only can you fold them back out of the way while you're riding in the woods if you want to, but if they take a hit, they just fold up and keep on going. So these are amazing mirrors. These are the Enduro model. There's also the Adventure model, which I have on my Africa Twin. These will run you right around $100, and I would consider these a must-have accessory. I don't think I'll ever have a dual sport or adventure bike again without them. They're amazing. Item number 9, and we're getting into the very nice gift category, but these are the Alpine Stars Corazal boots. So you will need to know the person's shoe size, but that's easy enough to come up with. But these are, in my opinion, some of the best all-around boots available. They're waterproof, almost motocross boot level protection, but they're very comfortable boots, easy to walk around in. They have this hinge system that makes them much more comfortable, and when I wear my motocross boots, I definitely notice, but when I wear these, they don't feel like any different than regular boots. So these are very comfortable, very nice boots that last a long time and offer a lot of protection and are versatile and useful in a lot of situations, but they're $300. So this is a very, like I said, a very nice gift. The person you love spends a lot of time on their motorcycle riding off-road. You can help protect them from the most common injuries by getting them a really nice pair of boots, and it's hard to beat the Alpine Stars Corazals for all-around on and off-road comfort, safety, and durability. So these are great boots. I love them. They also come in black. Speaking of safety, one of the most important things when you're in the woods is the ability to communicate if something goes wrong. Now, I spend a lot of time riding off-road in areas without cell phone service, and my guess is a lot of dual sport and adventure motorcycle riders do the same thing. So it's essential to have some way to communicate, particularly if you're riding by yourself when you're off the grid like that. The solution for that is satellite communicators. There are a lot of options out there, but I really like the InReach setup. Now, this is an older model. They don't actually make this one anymore, but I'm holding it up as an example. But there are 2 models that I would recommend. There's the Garmin InReach Mini, that is the updated version. You link it to your cell phone and you can send text messages via satellite. And also, all these InReaches have an SOS button. So if you fall down, hurt yourself, can't get out of the woods, you just flip the safety switch and hit that SOS button, and they will send search and rescue, zero in on your signal, and find you. The upgraded version of this is the InReach Explorer Plus. That one is $400 but has a built-in GPS, so it's a double layer of safety. It has all the communication features and a GPS to navigate yourself out if you need to. These do come with a subscription, a $15 a month or less, depending on how many months you buy at a time subscription. But in my opinion and my wife's opinion, $15 a month is worth it for the peace of mind of knowing that if my bike breaks down or I hurt myself, I can communicate quickly and get either someone to come pick me up or search and rescue headed my way if I've injured myself. Peace of mind, communication, can't put a price on that. But if you had to, I would say it's $250 for the InReach Mini or $400 for the Explorer Plus. And item 11, you've been staring at it this whole time. If the person that you're buying for is a fan of this channel, they might appreciate some Dork in the Road gear. So what I have on dorkintheroad.com and in my Teespring store, which I will link in the description below, is sweatshirts such as the dual sport riding, hiking but faster design. There's t-shirts, mugs, and other gear with this Dork in the Road logo. I've also got my technical logo and a few other designs that the fan of this channel on your list or the dual sport and adventure rider on your list is sure to appreciate. So that is 11 gift ideas, but my Amazon storefront has a holiday 2020 dual sport and adventure motorcycle gift list that has 20 plus items and will continue to grow. So please click through that link in the description and check that out if you're looking for even more gift ideas from a variety of pricing categories. If you have questions or thoughts or feelings, if you're looking for something specific that I didn't mention, please feel free to leave that in the comments. If you have suggestions for other people, so if you're a rider and there's something that should be on this list that isn't, leave it in the comments so that people, when they come here to find ideas, can also see your idea in the comments. But for now, and as always, I just want to say thank you to my channel members and patrons for all of their support, and thank you for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!